Hi, my name is Carlene Ross. I've been granted this opportunity to share with you the way that I see the world and how it has shaped my life. To give you a quick background on who I am, I'm a wildlife artist that specializes in sea turtles. I am an author, I am a holistic practitioner, and I am a health and life coach. Where I am in my life, my education, my career is a place that I would have never predicted. When I was younger, I would have never thought I would create artwork professionally, write a book, or to try to continually inspire others to better their health and their personal existence. I originally thought that I would be a phys ed teacher. I believe we are here for a purpose, and I continually put faith in the belief that everything will work out as it should, as long as we are open to the life lessons that come our way. I consciously make choices to see the hope and beauty around me, to make sure that the voice I hear in my head is one of love and forgiveness, and I live my life with truth and honesty. I am not naive. I am well aware of the turmoils in the world around us. I choose what I will let influence my personal energy. I do this by monitoring the shows that I watch, the music that I listen to, the artwork that I hang on my walls in my home, and of course the beautiful people that I surround myself with. In order to stay on my present path, I will focus on a mantra when life feels like it's getting a little too much for me. And it is, "This too shall pass." For nothing is permanent. And by stating this, I can come to terms with what parts of my current situation I want to hold on to and what parts are purely discordant. Then comes the work, as I need to look at for the underlying reasons as to why I'm experiencing the distress that I am. If I was not willing to work and shift my perspective and my perceptions of the world around me, then I would just amplify the stresses that linger. Stress is what I feel in my chest. I hear it in my voice. Others can see it through my expressions or how swiftly I move my body. I will experience it when I have too much demand on myself, or when I'm struggling with something new, when my schedule is too busy, or when I feel that someone has wronged me in some way or another. At these moments, I will breathe and I will look at what I can do about the situation and what I can't. Those aspects that I cannot change, I will release with love and forgiveness. And once I can identify what I can change, I will start making changes and work towards making things better. I believe if we could do better now, we would. By looking at all your past experiences with the thought that you would have done better, did something different, or more of something else, if you only knew what you knew now, you would have. By accepting that you are always doing your best, and by forgiving yourself of your past errors, you can save yourself many regrets. Along with making conscious decisions in the way that I think, I will also focus on my breath, what it is telling me and where I want it to be. Breath is such a healing force that we take for granted. We breathe without thought, but if we just focus on it, we can create different emotions and different experiences in our bodies. Our breath changes with every emotion we feel. It can move sorrow if we focus on our exhale and have it longer than our inhale. It can become excited when it becomes rapid. It can create drama if we hold it, and it can bring great peace to us if we focus on its rhythm. In times of deep emotional stress, I find that I focus on my breath and I walk. And this form of walking meditation can bring my body into amazing balance. Every emotion that we feel has a positive and a negative aspect to it. Fear and stress are not always a hindrance. These emotions can also give us a push that we need to accomplish more than we had thought. Every time I start a new painting, I feel like I am way over my head. I've painted over 50 sea turtles, yet the next one that I start, I will feel like I'm starting it for the very first time. When I sit down to create, I am always looking on how I can better my skill, how I can grab more detail into the image, or maybe evoke a little bit more emotion that I want into the piece itself. By overcoming the sense of doubt and fear, I am able to start to recognize my limits and how I react to them. If we are not stretching our abilities, but we are focused on staying safe in what we are able to accomplish and know, we are not growing. By facing our fears or the shadows in our lives, we are able to allow ourselves to move past that which holds us back. We become stronger, for once we heal those fears and those old belief systems, they will no longer hold us back. We have freed ourselves. Even if we release them just a little bit, we are far better off than we would have been had we never started. What if I told you that your thoughts, your beliefs help nourish your body? What types of thoughts or beliefs would you want to eat? Would you want to eat the sour, poisonous thoughts, or would you want to eat words that bring you joy and nourishment? Many scholars out there have numerous documentations on how they changed their thought processes, their negative thoughts, and actually were able to heal or to better the ailments that were in their bodies. But first, in order for that to work, you have to place hope in the possibility of being able to change your life. By changing the words that you feed yourself is one way of creating a most beautiful life. I continually reevaluate the words that I use, the words that I think, and I make corrections when I notice that I'm in error. I choose to become the presence of hope and love to those around me, and most of all for myself. Shamans believe that words are living things. So if you looked at your words and the words that you think about yourself and the words that come out of your mouth, what are they saying about you? What are you bringing to life? When I was in university, one of my professors asked me what I was going to do after I graduated. I went on this long, extensive career plan that I thought that would impress him. Once I was done, he just looked at me and he said that some of the smartest students that he knew were the ones that didn't know the answers, and that he was quite surprised with how I had answered him. I never quite understood at that time what he was getting at or what he meant until years later. So many people focus only on the end point, on the goal. They forget to learn along the way. They forget to pay attention to the path or the journey, for it is this path and this journey to the destination that will teach you more than just accomplishing the goal. I don't know who I would have been if I had just focused on my original goal of being a phys ed teacher. If I had never chose to work on the negative belief systems that held me back. I probably would have never picked up a paintbrush and painted that first turtle, as being an artist wasn't a part of the original plan. I would have never written a book, as I believed I had nothing to say and who would want to listen to it anyways. I would not feel the need to promote awareness for an animal and connect with and speak with marine biologists and marine specialists all over the world, as I am timid of the water. I would not conduct speaking engagements to schools and to organizations to try and better and inspire others to make a positive change for their own lives as well as for the environment around them, for I'm not comfortable with attention on me. My life unfolded for me not because I was lucky or I knew more things than another person. It unfolded me because I followed my path. I stayed present in the moment, which inevitably led me to where I would be, who I am, and what I was supposed to be doing. I am here because I had faith in the tools that I would need to succeed would come to me when the time was required. If there's one final thing I would like to leave with you, I would say that all the trials that you have endured are just adjustments you needed in order to set you towards the path you were meant to follow. Remember to embrace the joy and the love, as well as the sorrow, for nothing is permanent. To go out and live, to get dirty, to take chances, to make mistakes, to fail, and to succeed, and to enjoy all the variances that will occur in your personal journey. You have something to offer, and you should be celebrated. Thank you.